Nobody tells you this. Guzape was never supposed to be this expensive. Not like this. This place used to be quiet, underrated, almost ignored. But now it's turning into one of the most expensive neighborhood in Abuja. And here's where it gets interesting. You see these houses, these aren't just homes anymore. They are statements, money, power, silence. But here is the truth. The billionaires are coming in quietly. No noise, no headlines, just land. Then more land. Then suddenly prices double. Now the real question is, can a normal person still afford Guzape? Short answer is getting harder every single day, because while the area is blowing up, the prices, they are also blowing up. Yes, they are not waiting for you. Developers are moving fast. Luxury estates popping up almost overnight. Smart investors already buying in, and the government, they are improving roads, security, infrastructure, which sounds good until you realize what it does to prices. This is where it gets uncomfortable, because growth like this, it doesn't come free. People who used to have and live here might not be able to stay here. That's the part nobody likes to talk about. And then there's pressure, more pressure from wealthy men, wealthy people, more demand, more strain on roads, water, electricity. Guzape is expanding fast, but can it handle it? Now, let me show you something crazy. There's a mansion here, rumored to be worth millions of dollars. Private cinema, swimming pool, everything screaming luxury, luxury. And guess what? It's not even the only one. I spoke to someone in real estate, and this is what they said. Demand is rising fast, and not from regular buyers, from people who doesn't ask for prices first. That's when you know a place has changed. So, what's really happening in Guzape? Simple. It's no longer upcoming. It has arrived. But there's the real question. If you don't move early, will you ever be able to afford it? No. Guzape has changed, and it has changed for good. Billionaires are rushing in. People, tech people, young people, mobile people, people with money, they are moving into Guzape, and Guzape is expanding. And people are buying properties, people are developing properties, estates are springing, new roads are springing, new districts are joining to Guzape is springing everywhere. The whole environment is shouting luxury. The scenario is shouting Monaco, Dubai. So many things are changing here in Guzape. So Guzape is now where the billionaires of Abuja. This is their hotspot. This is their hub now. Guzape, Abuja. But here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. As Guzape gets richer, someone else is getting pushed out. Yes, people are getting pushed out. People who cannot afford Guzape, people who cannot pay the huge house rent, they are being pushed out. Not immediately, not aggressively, but slowly. Rent goes up, land prices double, and suddenly, the people who used to live here, they can't keep up anymore. This is where it gets uncomfortable, because Growth sounds good until you realize it's not for everyone. So let me ask you something. If you had money today, would you actually buy property here or would you look somewhere else in Abuja? Because smart money doesn't chase hype, it moves before the hype. And right now, Guzape might already be late for some people. But here's the twist. This doesn't mean opportunity is gone. Not at all. It just means you need to start thinking differently. While everyone is looking at Guzape, smart investors are already asking, what's the next Guzape? That's the real game. Because what you're seeing here, this didn't happen overnight. Somebody saw this coming. Somebody bought land early. Somebody took that risk and now they are sitting on serious money. So the question is simple. Are you watching this or are you positioning yourself? Because people like Guzape doesn't stay hidden forever. It's true. People who like Guzape, they are not just there for fun. People saw Guzape, investors saw Guzape when the lands were being sold for 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. But now, some people who have bought land those days, they are now the ones reaping. Because a land in Guzape starts from $500 million. True, $500 million. Then you now start looking forward. So, because it's going to happen. One day it's underrated, the next day you can't afford it anymore. This is the reality. You look at it now, the way some lands here in Abuja that is being sold at 2 million, 3 million. Most of these estates that are springing up, most of these districts that are springing up, fast investors are moving in. They are buying land, knowing that in a couple of years it's going to be even more mega than Guzape. This is the reality and this is the truth. I won't tell you a lie. This one surprised me, but I want to hear from you. Is Guzape still within reach or is it already a billionaire's playground? Of course. You can drop your thoughts on the comment section. Let's start from there. I don't know if you can feel it, but driving through Guzape, something feels different. It's quiet, too quiet, not the normal Abuja quiet. This one feels like money. The kind of silence where decisions worth millions are being made behind closed doors. You see, real wealth doesn't shout, it hides. No billboards, no noise, no chaos. Just gates, tall fences, and houses you can't fully see from the main road. Yes, big fence, tall fences, hard, hidden, far from the gates. That's when you know this isn't regular anymore. Let me say something that might sound crazy. You might already be late. Yeah, late. Because by the time everyone is thinking about a place like this, the real buyers, they are already entered. Yes, they have already entered. There are two types of people watching this right now. The first group, they will say, this place is beautiful. Then and scroll. The second group, they are already asking, where's the next one like this? That's different. Yes, that's the difference. That's everything. Let's be honest. Luxury looks attractive from outside. Big houses, clean roads, everything organized. But nobody shows you the real cost. Maintenance, security, bills that don't play. Yes, this lifestyle is not just expensive to enter, it's expensive to sustain. Yes, something is shifting in Abuja, and if you're paying attention, you see it already. Yes, you see it clearly written on the signpost. Areas like Guzape are no longer future plans, they have become present reality. And once that happens, prices don't go down, they climb and they keep climbing. I'll be honest with you, When I first entered Guzape, I didn't expect this level. I thought it was just another Abuja area. But this is different. It made me stop and think, who exactly is this place really for? So before you click off, think about this. 5 years from now, will you look back at Guzape and say, I should have moved earlier? Or will you say, I saw it coming? Don't just read everything, think everything. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also drop your views on the comment section. Till we'll come back again on our next next series, a video that will now go into not Guzape anymore. Will now go into the cheapest luxury area neighborhood in Abuja. Bye. Signing off from here.